Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the SEC claims that all of Ethereum falls under US jurisdiction. Well, that's a strong statement, to be honest with you. Okay, the second thing I would like to talk about that, the date what we are all waiting for right now on this week, it's tomorrow when the Fed going to announce the new rate hike. Will it be 75 basis points? Will it be less or will it be more? Well, it will definitely have an impact on the market. And the third thing I would like to talk about is that, what's happening now after the Ethereum merge, where the ETH miners go. So guys, all this in today's video. And last week I couldn't make here videos because I was busy. I was in France and Paris on the Binance Blockchain Week. It was really great. These kind of events I really like because you can do a lot of networking, meet people you really cannot meet from your country. I'm based in Hungary, so I really can meet the crypto people here. But when you go to an international conference, just like I was in Miami back in April at the Bitcoin conference, it's great to see those guys all around the world. And it was really a pleasure to meet, for example, CEO of Binance and founder CZ, and it was a great VIP party. There were like 50 people and many influencers, of course, and we were invited to this party. You can see the Eiffel Tower right coming out of my head. So this was in the back, so we had an amazing view. And yes, it was a great networking. So this is the for example, the place you can gain your knowledge, you can learn from other people, and it's very important for my self-development, I believe. And if I know more, I always can bring you more content as well. Okay. And don't forget, if you would like to get these daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, just simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, and check out the links under this video. There are also many useful ones, and hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's move on to the market. And we can see that actually Bitcoin, it's now up almost 5% when we're looking at the last 24 hours because we have seen this recent drop. I'm going to talk about it as well, what caused it, kind of. And we can see Ethereum also about like Bitcoin, 5% up, kind of. So right now Ethereum is at 1,356 US dollar, while Bitcoin 19,300. When we're looking at the top gainers, then we see, wow, crazy again. So Terra's in the top zone, and Terra Luna Classic is now almost 7% up. Chili's is that's a mess. What's here? Look, 9% is Lido DAO, but it's placed here where it's supposed to be here. Also, this okay. I think this chart is now messed up. Look, ApeCoin. Well, what's wrong with this? Seriously. So once again, no, look, the same happening. Okay, so now it's confusing because ApeCoin is doing much better than these guys here. Look at the losers. Okay, let's look at the losers. Losers are fair, but no losers. Bottom line, because that's like kind of nothing. Okay, when we're looking at the candlestick chart, we could see that we had this price drop yesterday on the 19th of September. And, a couple of things happened. For example, there was an interview with Biden. And in this interview, this was the shaky part here when, they asked Biden that would U.S. force defend the island, Taiwan. And he said yes. In the fact, there was an unprecedented attack, and so unlike Ukraine, to be clear, sir, Pele said U.S. force, U.S. men and women would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion, and the answer was yes. So this scared really the market a little bit because, to be honest with you, to have a second war on the top of the Ukraine-Russian war, it's not the greatest, to be honest with you. And of course, there we have the Fed date. Tomorrow will be an announcement about, but I'm going to talk about it in a second. So this is the reason why we dropped again here, and we went all the way to 18,255. That was the bottom this time. Now we came back. As you can see, this is again a resistance level, which worked here as a support. Now it's working as a resistance, and it's coming down again. So we will see over the way we coming down here and then up again, or we going to continue. But to be honest with you, it really depends a lot on tomorrow's announcement. And same like Ethereum. Look at this, just like doing the same moves pretty much. And now again, as this was here support, it became a resistance, and now it's coming down just like Bitcoin. Ethereum went all the way down to 1,279 US dollar. So yeah, now this is the fact. Okay, let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is a very interesting one, because now we have Gary Gensler saying that the SEC claims all of Ethereum falls under the US jurisdiction. And this is a tough one. So before Gary Gensler became the head of the SEC, it went all the way that Bitcoin and Ethereum would be commodity category, and the rest could be security. Right now we have an interesting situation. It's coming all the way. We have to go back when the SEC filed, a federal lawsuit. It was on Monday against crypto influencer Ian Bellina for his failure to register cryptocurrency as a security before launching 2018 initial coin offering. But this is not the first time, obviously, something like that happened. SEC has filed so many of these lawsuits. But the interesting thing is coming now, that here's the reason, and that's the scary one, why they suing Bellina. So in its complaint, the regulator noted that ETH sent to Bellina was validated by network nodes on Ethereum blockchain, which are clustered more densely in the United States than in any other country. The SEC then concluded, as a result, those transactions took place in the United States. I hope you're with me. So the reason, because when looking at one country, many nodes are in the United States. Because of this, the transaction took place in the United States. So SEC appears to be suggesting that because more of Ethereum's validating nodes currently operating in the United States than in any other country, all Ethereum transactions globally should be considered of American origin. That's not just Ethereum, it goes all to ERC20 tokens. Look, here when you can, I would like to zoom in. You have the Ethereum node tracker, and you can see, yes, it's 46%. So compared to any other country, United States is the leader, but it's not even majority. It's not even, more than 50%. Just when we compare to other countries. The second place is Germany with, a bit more than 18%. Okay. So, but, if that's their point, that's their argument, then it's really scary, because and I don't know how it can actually go through, because how they can really defend it, just because when we compare countries, the more nodes are in the United States, then that should mean this year that all Ethereum transactions globally should be considered of American origin. Okay, and what kind of problem this, projects to the future? So interesting. SEC is really fighting strongly to get the control over the majority of cryptocurrencies. They might give, away then Bitcoin. Okay, that's a commodity, but what's next here? So this story is an ongoing thing. It's a very, very interesting point they made here. We haven't seen that really before, but yeah, we will see how the story will develop. Okay, and now the next thing I would like to talk about is that, the day, tomorrow, the 21st of September, new announcement of the Fed meeting, what will be the result? So we have the Fed meeting today and tomorrow, and at the end of the day tomorrow, there will be a press conference just like usual. And, many people are kind of worried about it, and the market is also a bit shaky because we do not know, obviously, the numbers which are coming out. Kinda, the 75 basis points are priced in. Just because 80% is saying that probably this is what the Fed will announce. But if it's happening 75 or 50, there is a likelihood, obviously, that the market maybe will go up. Question mark, but this is how it's supposed to be. However, if they're saying it's going to be 100 basis points, this is a huge number. And in that case, we can definitely see a drop on the market. Stock market, crypto market, you name it. So yes, it's same here. We in this article we can see Mike McLaughlin thoughts, and he believes that actually Ethereum can drop even down to $1,000 and even maybe furthermore, and as saying that if this 100 basis points it's kind of happening, that would actually represent the biggest rate hike in 40 years time. So yeah, we'll see what will happen tomorrow, but definitely the market is waiting for tomorrow's move. This is what we're doing basically in the recent months, right? We always, every single month, watching the Fed, what will be the announcement, and depends on the announcement, the market is actually moving. And actually, McGlone also tipped Bitcoin to strongly rebound and hit a new all-time high of $100,000 by the year 2025. And also is bullish on Ethereum. So this is just short-term thinking that this is probably what's going to happen after this announcement if they, for example, say it's 100 basis points. So all eyes what they're saying tomorrow. Okay, and now the last topic I brought to you, by the way, here you can see it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, is all about that. Where will the former ETH miners go? Well, we had the merge. The merge was successful, and yes, here's the question: what are the former ETH miners are doing? So we can see, it was successful. So now it moved to proof of stake, meaning miners out of pocket, but still possible in possession of their GPUs and ASICs mining infrastructure. It's possible that some miners might elect to mine on a different chain instead of selling their gear. So these are the two options. You either move on to a different blockchain or you selling your gear because you cannot use it anymore for ETH mining. So why they haven't settled on any particular chain just yet, Ravencoin, Flux, Ethereum Classic, Ergo, some seem to be the forerunners leading into the merge each network. So its hash rate rise to new all-time highs, as you can see it here. So Ethereum Classic, look at here we have, this is the September month, right? Bang, up here, Ergo hash rate, up there, Ravencoin, and Flux, we can see here. So prices of each altcoin also rallied over the past month, with Ravencoin went up 169%, Ergo went up 132, Flux we have 156, and Ethereum Classic rallied 135% in the last 90 days. So we don't know exactly where these miners will be settled, but we definitely can see that other blockchains became more active and their hash rate got to new all-time high. For example, these four are the forerunners, for example. But we're going to see it in the future, what will really happen to them. But I know many people are curious, okay, where the ETH miners go now. So as you can see, these are the networks they're most active right now. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single weekday, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So I'm back tomorrow with the freshest. I wish you an amazing day. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this kind of content and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So I'm back tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.